What's happening, Hoodlum gang? Welcome back to my channel. This your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old end. And before we get started, I'm gonna need y'all to do me a small favor, man. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave me a comment if you rocking with it, and go on over to IG and follow me. Look, man, you already know, man. I'm at work, so we're gonna get this video out real fast. As you can see from the title, man, we finally did it, Hoodlum gang. We finally got 1 million views on this channel, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I couldn't have did this without y'all. Listen, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I don't want to sound cocky or nothing like that. But this is something that I expected. To be completely honest, when I created this channel, I set out to have 1 million subscribers. We a long way from that, but you know what? We're gonna keep on grinding. But I'm very thankful for the subscribers that I do have. I'm very thankful for the people who reach out to me on IG, for the people who interact with me in the comments. Whether you like it or not, you help build this platform, and that's what people don't understand. This is why I try not to watch certain people, or I try not to just, even shed any light on what they doing, because even if you don't like it, you are supporting it. So just the fact that I have over 1 million views lets me know that my voice is still being heard, whether it's translating in subscribers or not. People's hearing the message, like I said, whether they agree or disagree. So, man, I just want to thank the Hoodlum gang and all the hating ass customers, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Now, this video is going to be similar to when I reached 10,000 subscribers, where I just kind of talked about things that are trending right now instead of making 3 separate videos. So we're going to get into that, man. The first is going to be Blueface. I kind of didn't want to talk about this just because I seen everybody talking about it, and I was just like, whatever. But I wouldn't be me if I didn't put my own twist on it. So, as you may or may not know, Blueface was arrested yesterday in Las Vegas. I guess it was for attempted, an attempted murder. Don't really know the details of that case, but I mean, it is what it is, man. Hopefully things work out for him in his favor. Which brings me back to his manager. When he just went off on the video that I made yesterday about him and Big U, when he was talking to academics, he was talking about how he been focusing on his selling his diapers and his music and all this. But it's like, bro, we don't see you focused on anything but the drama. I mean, your artist, look what just happened to him. Savvy Third, I don't know if that was still his artist, but I know he was once upon a time. He just went to jail for some burglary or robbery or something like that. The Game was running around here doing the weird, custard, strange stuff that he do, and his album flopped. So I don't know what music he's focused on. Maybe he got some artists that I don't know about that's doing well. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. But I know for a fact he's connected to those 3 artists, and they ain't doing too good. So I don't know. I don't know what he's focused on. But there was another video that had came out, I think. I seen it yesterday, where Blueface was kind of eavesdropping on the crack rock girl. That's what I call her, crack rock. And she was saying that pretty much she is only messing with him because it's beneficial. Now, I don't know if that was some type of prank or gimmick or whatever, or if that was true, but let's just say it is true. What is she gonna do now? Is she gonna stand by him and try to, ride it out with him and try to help him get out, whatever the case is? Or is she gonna run off, with this little newfound half fame that she got from being associated with him? I think she's an artist. I've never heard any of her songs, but I'm quite sure some of these other thirsty rappers slide up in her DMs and, whatever. My next topic will be Adam 22 pretty much pressing one of his employees, T-Rell, about his affiliation with Milk 74. Now, if you don't know who Adam 22 is, that's the dude who runs the No Jumper podcast. T-Rell, one of his employees, aka Fidus Hoover. Milk being a YouTuber like myself, a 7'4" Hoover. Everybody had their little issues in the past. And I guess T-Rell has his own podcast. He's still an employee of No Jumper, but he has his own podcast, and he been having Milk, they squashed their little whatever they had going on, and Milk been going on to the podcast. Now, the issue that Adam 22 has is when C-Mac, if y'all don't know who C-Mac is, that's Mr. 5'5" Crip, neighborhood. When he had went on the No Jumper podcast a handful of times, and he got a very disrespectful tattoo on his head, and I guess T-Rell felt some type of way about the dude coming on the platform, but Adam 22 was like, hey, it's my show, whatever. I guess T-Rell was just not there whenever he was there. Now, one particular time, one of the co-hosts asked C-Mac about T-Rell, knowing he was going to get a negative response. So he did that. C-Mac started going off on him, whatever the case. T-Rell kind of boycotted, like, hey, man, if you bring that dude back up here, I'm not coming back up here. And I think a couple other employees was riding with T-Rell on that. So he kind of forced Adam 22's hand. So Adam 22 pretty much banned C-Mac from coming up there, even though he built some type of friendship and relationship with him. Like, okay, you can't come up here no more because one of my employees, you disrespected him. All right, that's understandable. Fast forward, like I said, T-Rell got his own podcast, and him and Milk ironed out their differences, and Milk been going on there. Now, Milk don't get along with Adam 22. This ain't no secret. He actually went up to the No Jumper podcast headquarters trying to fight Adam 22. I don't know if that was last year or the year before. I can't remember. Y'all let me know in the comments. But now Adam 22 basically got his panties in a bunch and was like, well, since you pretty much gave me an ultimatum on C-Mac coming up here, he pretty much said, I wouldn't feel comfortable with you working here no more if you continue to have Milk on your podcast. Now, to the untrained eye and to the square bears, that probably sounds like, oh, he has a point. That's commendable. T-Rell should abide by that too. I'm gonna tell you the difference in that. Yeah, Milk been speaking on Adam. Yeah, Milk been bringing up his family and all that type of stuff. And that's their thing. The difference is T-Rell works at No Jumper. So you got an associate of the show coming up there disrespecting one of the employees. Adam don't work at T-Rell's podcast. He don't work for Back on Fig. So it's not the same as someone who disrespected you coming on his podcast where you don't work, and someone disrespecting T-Rell coming on the podcast where he works. So he has to purposely not come up to the building that day because that dude is going to be there and he going to bring all his associates. That's the difference in why he said that. Now, at this point, Adam, you just trying to control his podcast. Nigga, you don't work there. You don't have to be there. So it shouldn't matter who he brings there. But he works for you. So he can kind of have a say-so or an opinion on about who you bring up there. That's the difference. But that's the weirdo shit right there. That he do a lot of weird shit, and that's just one of them right there. Like, you trying to say it's the same, but it's a different dynamic. It's not the same, homie. And you know that. But you and your feelings And you probably never really wanted to cut C-Mac off in the first place. You probably would rather have C-Mac up there than T-Rell. Which, the question is, nigga, why don't you just hire C-Mac and fire T-Rell then, if that's how you feel? If you would rather have him on the show because it does better views or whatever the case, I don't know. That's just my opinion. But that ain't the same, homie, and you know it. And you doing some bullshit. But that's it on that topic. My last and final topic will be T.I. This is Charlene White. If you rock with the channel, you already know who Charlene White is, Custerson White. It's that one-eyed nigga that look like the nigga from the Boondocks. Yeah, him. I'm gonna be completely honest. From what I heard a snippet. I heard about 30 seconds of it probably. I don't know if it's out. I didn't even, I don't listen to T.I., so I didn't go that far. But from what I heard, that shit fire. We got to keep it 100 over here. That diss was fire. And T.I. sounded like he was rapping with a purpose. Now, on the other hand, because every situation has its pros and cons, you proving his point. When he responded to you the first time, he said pretty much that he got rappers and people that's more entertaining and bigger than him responding to him. So that's how you know he's starting to strike a nerve. Now, you, on top of that, after y'all had y'all little back and forth, you didn't made a diss song about this man. You making him even bigger than what he was initially, homie. Instead of just being quiet and letting it go. And maybe you made that diss song when it first happened and it's just now coming out. I don't know. But you probably shouldn't have released it just based on you gonna make that man more popular. And like every time something happens, Say Cheese and all these people is gonna hit him up to do an interview. And that just, it keeps him in the algorithm, homie. So you messed up. Even though the diss was fire, salute to you, homie. But well, not salute to you because you got some funny stuff on your name. You got some suspicious accusations, homie, that I personally believe. So never mind that salute. But anyways, man, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate y'all once again. It's your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big O end. I'm about to slide back up in here and knock this shift out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about us hitting 1 million views. That might not be big to some of y'all. Some of y'all already passed that, but it's big to me, homie. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you've ever watched one of my videos, whether you got your gangster fingers going, or if you just show love, homie. If you watched it, you commented, you have supported towards this happening, homie. And I appreciate you, even though you still a bitch ass nigga. Hoodie from the Hood, your friend from that big O end. Why the fuck I been so ashy, cuz? Anyways, I'm out.